Study 360 is a firm that is based out of US. So we have a research team that is dedicated and present in US that can help students get their admissions. We work for countries in UK, Canada, Australia, Germany, and USA. We also do immigration on Canada and USA. And soon we'll be starting for Australia and UK as well. So what? So basically, my name is Wakasim Zomel. I'm the CEO and the founder of Study 360. What we guarantee you is we will have 27 for 24/7 communication with you guys. With all of our clients, we have 24/7 communication. We have a team in Pakistan and we have a team in USA as well. So we are running around the clock anyways because of the time difference. So we will be in communication with you for any inquiries you have or any kind of questions or concerns you have throughout the process or even before we start working on the process. So myself, I went to US about 12 years ago, or actually 11 years ago, about in 2012. So I finished my education there. I'm a mechanical engineer by profession and have been working there, and I also have been running my firm since 2019. So the staff that we have, the research team I was talking about, the research team we have in US is also are also basically students that have gone through the same process as a student. So we are focused on providing that personal first-hand experience and first-hand examples to the people that you're working with, because we have been through that process personally, and we make sure that. Okay, so basically, when we are working with students, like I said, we started working in Germany as well. So before we started working in Germany, we were looking to find local representation in that country, because giving information over the internet, over emails, it's not helping either of the parties. So it's always our first priority is to have that local representation in that specific country. So if there's any issues, we can have someone present there, like they can guide you with the tips and tricks that they face and the issues and benefits and all that they face living in that specific area, and that cannot be searched over the internet. There's always something called first-hand experience. So our top priority is always to have that physical connection with the countries that we're working with. Moving on, we are working on for the IELTS program now. So, so just a very brief overview. I believe most of you already know what IELTS is. It's the world's most popular English language proficiency test that enables you to take your journey. Basically, it's the first step if you're going for education or for your immigration purposes. So it helps you. Majority of the universities across the nation, across the world, accept IELTS as their proficiency test, and the immigration, basically the countries like Canada, USA, Australia, UK, all of these countries also accept IELTS for their immigration purposes. Also Germany, if you're planning to go to Germany, even though their language is German, but you're planning to study in English, you have to give your IELTS proficiency test. So it's not just those English speaking countries, it is being recognized by countries worldwide. Wherever you're going to speak English, if English is not your first language, it is a very easy and the best way possible to basically indicate to the country or that university that you have that English proficiency available for you. So it also covers American and British English. I know there's a different in dialect spellings and all that, but it doesn't differentiate based on that. If you're study based on the American language and you're writing and you're in the writing module, you're doing your writing based on the American spellings. For example, like a very easy example is like color. In one it's spelled as COLOR, and it's also spelled as COLOUR. So if you're doing both, IELTS doesn't discriminate based on that. It will accept both. So you don't have to worry about that you have been studying a specific kind of English and you think you'll not be able to attempt IELTS because you might have spelling mistakes or something like that. So that's not that's not an issue here. So Also, I'll make sure that the monitoring, the invigilators, the examiners, everyone is on board with their fairness volume. Basically, they will be they're making sure not to discriminate anyone based on gender, education, background, or anything like that. Every test has same modules across the globe. It doesn't matter you're taking the test in Pakistan. It doesn't matter you're taking the test in Saudi Arabia, USA. It doesn't matter anywhere. I have myself taken tests in Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, and USA, and the test stays the same. So they have a really nice standard they have going. It doesn't change where you're taking the test. Once you take a test, it's valid for 2 years. So again, I said, like you take a test in Pakistan, it doesn't matter where you're applying and what you're applying for. It will be widely accepted for 2 years. After 2 years, you have to reappear if you're planning to use it for different purposes. So now comes the question, why you should go study through IELTS through 3360. So as I mentioned earlier, like most of our staff is foreign trained. Our lead our lead trainer, Ms. Sumbal, she got sick actually today, so she was not able to join us. She has been in the industry for about 7 to 8 years. She has trained multiple students, and also she's also certified from the she did her TEFL certificate, the teaching English in foreign language. She did it from the Pearson City University in New York, and also she has multiple certificates from the Cambridge examination regarding teaching IELTS as a second language or teaching IELTS as a foreign language. So as I said, myself, our lead trainer, our research staff, most of the employees we have and the staff that we are working with are foreign trained. So we are giving you that first-hand experience on anything that you're, excuse me, anything that you're trying to achieve. Also, we are official partners in British Council Pakistan. So once you're appearing for a British Council test, for an IELTS test through us, we'll be offering you, you'll be signing through us, and we'll be offering you the British Council certificate and all that stuff. So, and also we'll be helping you with scheduling your classes and monitoring your results. Instead of getting your results in 2 weeks or 10 days or something like that, we'll help you get your results in a week after you appear for your test. And as I said, because we are in partnership with British Council, so they have given us those perks that we can get your results. Because obviously, if you're planning to apply and you're in a time crunch, that's really helpful to get your result in time, so you can apply for uh, education or immigration, whatever you're planning to. Also, we have abundance of official training and practice materials from officially from British Council. We also have during our sessions, we also offer our students to take the like a mock exam through the British Council that can help you keep up on your time, because obviously there are 4 modules and you have a certain time that you have to allocate for all the different modules. So that mock test will be from the British Council officially, and then that will help you to see firsthand on what the actual exam looks like and what you can expect when you're appearing in the IELTS program. And also IELTS is offering now on computer as well. So you can take it on paper or you can take it on computer. It's the computer is available on in major cities across Pakistan, like Islamabad, Karachi, Lahore, Multan as well now. So basically, and Sakkar as well. So there are other cities as well. I don't have the entire list in front of me. So basically, once you're working with us, you will be having access to the official training materials from the British Council. Then you're sure that basically that the training you're getting is up to level, and it takes and trains you accordingly for the IELTS exam that you're planning to do. So there will be, so basically in the overview I missed, like there are 2 types of IELTS. There's a general IELTS and there is academic IELTS. So general is basically for your career or your education. Sorry, career and your immigration, and the academic is for your education. So it doesn't matter you're going for bachelor's, master's, PhD, postdoc, diplomas, anything like that. Anything academic related, you do the academic IELTS, and anything work related or immigration, you do the general IELTS. Both are valid for 2 years. The only difference comes about in the writing module, mostly, and the reading module as well. Sorry, the listening module. So basically, the reading and the speaking stays the same. Listening and writing changes a little bit for between the general and the academic IELTS. So just to give an overview on how our IELTS is going to look like, how our courses go. So it's going to be a 5 week course. So there will be classes 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. When we are accommodating, if you are working individual and you want to have classes on the weekend, we'll see how the class turns out, and we will help you accommodate into the weekends as well. But for now, the plan is to do Monday to Friday, 1 hour every day, 5 days a week. And the 5 week course, how it's distributed is basically you'll be studying 2 modules daily. And after 4 weeks, when the whole course is completed, the last week will be for the mock exams. As you can see here, there will be 3 mock exams, which will be conducted on the lead trainer will be focusing on the mock exam, so they can train you and what you can expect in the IELTS program. Also, when you're signing up with us, there will be like a diagnostic or an assessment test that can help us decide how what's your current level in English, and where you can take your level, and what you can expect from our IELTS program. So it could be that because if you fall below, there's a term called like a B2 level. So if you fall below a B2 level, we will advise you to take further English classes before you come in and take the IELTS course, because obviously we don't want to spend time with you and then in the end not get a good results. We like to be straightforward upfront. So if you are not eligible in the diagnostic or the assessment test to taking the IELTS course, we'll advise you to take the English course first, and then you can take on the IELTS course, because obviously we don't want to waste your time and money and effort that you're spending on IELTS when you have scored below that certain level in the diagnostic or the assessment test. And every session that we're doing, we will be doing, like, it will be a Zoom session, so it will be a Zoom interactive session. So but keeping in mind, Zoom doesn't mean that you will not have there something you missed out or anything like that. Whatever you experience in a physical classroom, you will be experiencing the Zoom sessions that you will be conducting with us, because and we'll also be giving you like a writing feedback in every session, in every module that we are discussing. So the only difference between ours between our Zoom session and a physical class would be that you'll not be coming to an institution and sitting in front of an instructor, but you will have all the other benefits of being in a class. So like you will have interactive like a discussion session. You will have writing feedback, as I mentioned. There will be basically like constant real-time feedback given to you. And when you're even learning from us, like during the classes, you will, the only difference, I said, like you will not be able to see the professor, like the trainer physically, but besides that, all the other benefits will be covered in our Zoom sessions. We have made sure that our Zoom sessions are not just basically the trainer is speaking and no one else is paying attention. We'll try to keep it interactive. We'll have everyone involved and everyone will be part of that class. So basically, and once the session is going on, each module or the trainer will help you analyze and basically assist you and guide you on how the different modules are set up and how you can differentiate between setup. They'll share the tips and tricks, basically how you can score a good band in the IELTS score. There's usually 9 bands, and most of the time for education, people are looking for like a 6.5, and for immigration, people are looking for 7 or more. Obviously, our focus will be to get you the best band you can, and and inshallah, we'll be guaranteeing you that. Uh, just that was a brief overview on the IELTS course, our firm, on basically. So I'll open the floor for questions. You can have like IELTS question or other consulting questions if you have any questions regarding IELTS, or if you're planning to do go for education or immigration. The floor is open. You can ask any question you have. Let me see. Let's see if Mohammed joins in if he has a question. Otherwise, I'll let you guys go. Okay. Looks like there are no questions. Perfect. Well, appreciate your time, and inshallah we'll be so we are planning to launch about in September 3rd. That's when the batch will be starting. I'll be sharing further details with you guys on WhatsApp, email, any communication you guys have with us. So we'll be sharing the information accordingly. And if you have any further questions, you have our information. Our website is study360.org, and our email is info@study360.org. Feel free to, so you can also contact us through WhatsApp, that's available in the website as well. So feel free to send a message through the website, email us, anything, and we'll try our best to get back to you. As I said earlier, our 24/7 communication is guaranteed, and we'll make sure we'll get back to you in timely manner and address any questions you have. Well, if we don't have any questions, appreciate your time. Thank you for all for joining in. Have a good rest of the evening, and I'll share further details with you guys in WhatsApp or other communications. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, Amar is actually asking about the class timings. So what we are planning is before the classes will start, we'll have we'll once the we have a sign up sheet. Once everyone is signed up, we'll basically run like a survey kind of thing and see what is most people are referring to, and if the preference is falling towards the morning, towards afternoon, or evening, whatever it falls to it, we'll accommodate accordingly. So it's not we don't have anything like we don't have a timing set in stone. We have finalized the basically the hours of the class and the weeks and all that, but the timing, as I said, will be accommodating, and if people are more willing for the weekends and we have enough people in the class, we will be willing to do like a weekend session. So it's not, anything is not set in stone at the moment. We are trying to accommodate as many of you guys as we can, and once that is set up, and obviously we'll see where the majority is going, so we'll accommodate accordingly. Perfect. Thank you for your questions. You guys have a good day.